So the number one metric that you should be looking at if you're wondering whether you could raise your prices is your churn rate. So I work with a large, let's call them private equity fund, but it's a buy and hold fund they have purchased over, let's say, they have purchased hundreds of software companies over the last couple of decades on a buy and hold strategy. I'm doing some of their commercial due diligence, and throughout the organization, they have several fund managers worldwide. There is just one thing that they look on or look for whenever they're evaluating whether a target or acquisition company is able to raise prices after they have acquired it. And that is how much churn that they have. And usually these are pretty sort of vertical based B2B SaaS companies that are living in some sort of niche and solving some sort of problem for some local customers. So they aren't necessarily like super large scale, internationally well-known software companies, but they're, locally known in whatever industry they are, doing their thing and solving the issue that they have. And the cutoff point is that if they have churn rates below 4%, then we know, or they know, that there is a significant price increase possible in this company, sometimes to the tune of 50 or 100%, even for enterprise customers. So I was working with them on a case. It was a North American case, and the software company that was acquired was doing maybe 50 million worth of AR. They had a little bit of consultancy and professional services revenue on the side as well, and maybe 10% bottom margin. And they were solving a problem in a vertical, and they had almost no churn. And the problem they were solving was, let's say, business critical for their customers. So it wasn't like they could just not pay. And so they raised the prices 100%. And that took maybe the CEO a year and a half of sitting in meetings, arguing, coffees, saying it had to be done, etc., etc. But literally it took the top line from 15 to close to 32 million. And it took the margin from 10% to something like 55%. So all of it was pure profit. It was just not a haircut, but like a hair rise of increase of all the prices. And the churn rate, because it was so low, they had some churn, but it was maybe like one, maybe two accounts. And probably that would have been natural in any other environment anyways, because customers go bankrupt and so forth. So when you want to look at whether you can increase prices, you need to look at generally two things. Can your customers reliably go somewhere else? Meaning that, are they able to go to a competitor, or will they have to churn completely away? And if the option is to churn completely away, do they really have that option? Is there a no purchase option realistically available, or do they have to choose some vendor? In either case, actually, if your churn is low, then probably you have a high price increase that you can execute on. And if no vendor is not an option, and you don't really have a competitor, and you have very, very low churn in a couple of low single-digit percentages year over year, you probably could raise prices like triple digits, like 100% or more. Not a guarantee, of course, but I've seen it done more than once in cases like this. So don't necessarily look at their budgets. Don't necessarily look at the affordability. They will find the money. Don't necessarily look at other software they're also paying for. Look at switching costs. Look at how critical you are to the business, and look at the churn rate. And that probably is going to give you a hint of where you can go with this. So I hope it's helpful. Maybe I just set the agenda for your business for the next couple of months, but if so, let me know, and good luck. Hey there. So I create these videos for free so that you can take your great SaaS product and turn it into a great SaaS business. So if you like the video and you got value from it, you should, of course, subscribe to the channel and also tell a friend. So write someone and say, hey, you're in SaaS, this guy talks about SaaS, maybe there's something in there for you. So that is the only way that this channel actually grows, or these videos gets around. And this is sort of how I try to provide value to everyone. I have a network of clients that I have, and I get most of my business from referrals only. So the reason I make the videos and write the books and so forth is actually to just provide value to everyone else, because I can only be in one place at a time. So my hope with all these videos is just to do more good in the world And if you tell a friend or you share, you can help me do that. So thank you.